Hello there folks, this is Ferengi on board here. Welcome to my YouTube channel, a place where I create videos and discuss upon spirituality, deep introspection and other topics that people usually come up with answers on and may have difficulty coming up with the answers. Now in this video I will make actually a longer one. This may be actually very long. I'm interested in creating, and this video will be about my video game in the end. I'm interested in creating a battle system that is separate from the system that RPG Maker already has. I'm interested in creating it through common events, and I've been working towards making the skills for it and the animations for it. The skills are only in document form, and now I already one thing that I actually need is to go through all the effects that I have, and although these are still subject to change, I will have to take the pictures and put them in the corresponding place, because I've separated the demo from the bigger game that I'm working on, so now I have to put the pictures in here. These are some pictures that I made thanks to Pixanna's free skill icons. I've read that these are available for free. Now my game is gonna be, this demo that I'm working on is gonna be for free, so usually I shouldn't be having much problem. Juliana seems to require a license in order to use them for to use her works for commercial usage, but my game's gonna be for free, so I mean at least this demo. So I need to actually be looking on each of these. Now what I'm interested in doing is creating a Yu-Gi-Oh like plugin, battle plugin, but I don't know if I'll actually use all that complicated stuff, and this part here will be a beginning. This will be a small part. This will be just the design part. I will go further into the development part in other videos most likely. So all the conditions are named simply condition, but for some reason ComiPo this, I'm thinking actually my computer is going through a spiritual awakening or what, because for some reason it simply just doesn't want to find like literally anything, even if there are skills that have condition in their name. But okay, so let's see, let's sort these by date, and let's see. Wait, what? Oh, okay, so the date sorting is finally complete, so I should be having these icons as the last things to pop up, and those manga parts should be okay. I'm gonna just copy these and I'm gonna put them in the demo file. And now I'm gonna go back to my wait, I added some things. Okay, now that I added some things and my game project has become annoyingly big, there is something that I require to do. Can X this. Okay, I need to take the data and save it in here as well as in here so that I have a backup, because I've been experiencing crashes, quite several of those. And now let's get back into it and let's use some scripts to see how things actually work, because I've been mingling with a few scripts just to arrange myself a user interface, something like that. Okay, so let's move into here and let's see what we have. Okay, so we have here okay, and we have here. Now we need to actually start the game and actually mingle with let's open another thing. Let's open this one again. Image, pictures, sort by date. And my game takes a lot to create because I have a lot of events that are very big. This is just a test map. It doesn't have literally any functionality and it's not gonna be related to the game. Now let's see. I have decided upon okay, F12. We need to open some of these scripts. We need to take, for example, this one. Let's make this slightly smaller. We ain't gonna need a big one. Okay, so now we're gonna need this one to actually be somewhat smaller, and we'll make it 20% and 20% in dimension, and let's see how it looks. Okay, now we need the HP bar of the player so as to see how it will actually fit. Okay, can actually take this one and put it slightly slower. So this is the X position, this is the Y position. Let's get this Y position a bit lower and see how it actually looks. Okay, it's much better. So the HP bar will be in here. Now we gotta take this, copy it and put it in here, because once I'll start doing this in code I'll actually need the exact examples. Okay, let's take this one as well, put it in here and adjust it now to 20 and 20% screen dimensions. Okay, and we can actually reduce slightly the distance, let's say 390, and see how it actually changes. I think we can actually force it a bit to 380, though I think 385 X dimension should be acceptable. Okay, now we copy this one into the file so that I have it when I actually start coding it, because I'd be interested in creating it as a separate event that would handle all of these. And now we're gonna also have this, reduce it to 20 and also 20. Okay, I don't know how much this should be. Let's try 445. Let's actually try a 435, 440 maybe. Okay, stay somewhere here so that... Okay, there are some other events in here that are triggering, that can actually trigger. Okay. Oh yes, that's an event whose script I never got to create, actually to write correctly. So let's see. Actually, it could be a bit more to the left, so let's say 37 maybe. Okay, now that it actually worked, we need to take this one and put it in here instead. Okay. So this theoretically should be the HP that the character has. I could actually put it much slower, much smaller in here. This will actually be removed because it's gonna be during an event, so this is not gonna be much of a bother. Okay, so now let's move on and see damage number left. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, now this one we can actually lower a bit more and say, let's say 375. Okay, I think we can actually force a 385, although I'm thinking at 90, but yes, I was thinking actually right. Let's say actually 40, see if it actually... Nope, 395 maybe. 395. No, 390 would be the best. Now this what I'm doing here is just a testing how they will actually end up on the screen. Let's copy this one as well and see it in here. Let's adapt this to 390 as well, and let's see. It should be look at least okay, although I don't think I'll actually have damages of 10, but I will see how I actually end up fixing the, well, actually yes, setting up the details. Okay, let's see. Okay, so got this one as well. Now let's see the conditions. They also have to be changed as well, where the conditions will actually be placed, and this one will be condition first. Actually, let me see. Okay, so personal combat system. Okay, good. Let's go for 390. I think we can actually go for 400 specifically. Okay, and this one we could actually go for 290 as well. Okay, so the first conditions location will be over there. Okay, okay, now the second one needs to be a different picture, because if you write the same picture script, it's gonna overwrite any other ones that you have with the same name. So let's see, 219 it was, let's say 325. Let's choose 335. there has to be a bit of a distance in between. Okay, good. Actually, I think the HP should actually be like half the size, honestly, because I think it's already visible. Okay, so now that we have decided upon this, it needs to be 460 most likely. Actually no, it should actually be right here. Should be actually right here as it is, because there will be a secondary bar in here for any player, for any character, or even if the player may get that, I'm not sure exactly. Okay, so I need to take this one and, well, save it in the corresponding place. Still, I'm not sure if I will be using 3 of these. Wait, this one should be it. I'm not sure if I'll be using 3 numbered HPs. I was thinking of initially using the base HPs of character with reading from variables, but I don't know what the character's variables will be, so that would be more like taking the value of the current max HP and then adding it to string to transform it into a text. Then break it into decomposing characters, and that would require a lot of coding, so I'd rather code as little as possible. It's not that I don't like to code, but it takes a long time, and my games and everything that I create are very complex, so I prefer simply not awarding myself that time. So let's make it 1010. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, let's take this one, add it in here with 10 so that we have them recently. Okay, now we take this one, put it in here, 375. Again 365. Good. So we can take this one and put it in the wait, that's picture 3, so it's this one. Now we take picture 4, 475, let's say 420, and I don't think anything actually happened, but okay, let's see. Let's actually get 400, because this one actually needs to move a lot. Nope, still not enough. 395. Good. They should be quite close. Okay, in this one, let's see if we can actually okay, now they are equally close. Okay, so third one is in here. Now these scripts actually are a shorter version code-wise for the functions that you give to the game, like add certain picture, you know, the um, when you go here and show picture, it's exactly the same parameters in here that you put in the scripts in here. So you have the ID of the picture, then you have the name that has to be written in between these inverted commas because it's called a string. This is the origin, which is this aspect in here, and I always go for center, and counting in programming languages starts from 0, so upper left is 0, center is 1, and I always place my pictures in center. These two values are the x and y values. The direct designation here, I think you can actually write variable values instead. I may show that later on. Okay, and then you have the scale, this scale, and then this one. You have the opacity and blend mode. Again, programming lists of items start counting from 0, and I usually go for normal, which is 0. That is why a 0 is located in here. Okay, so now that we have this, okay, let's create another script, and let's go here to our little conditions, and let's see let's take this name. Well, actually, let's put another one of these. So I want the other two conditions to appear above in here. So let's see exactly. Actually, no. I'm gonna take this. Okay, I'm gonna put it in here. Now I'm gonna copy this name. You click M for rename, and then you copy the name. You select this and you replace it with the name, and then let's see, this one was over there, so it needs to be 365 maybe, and another picture number. Let's see, was 24 used? No, 23. Okay, 23. Oh wait, did I actually save them all with non-transparent background? Oh my god, this means that I actually have to go through all of them and like literally okay, if no. Let's say export image file. This one was for okay, this one was for entombed, but let's see for sure entomb condition. Yeah, that's the one. Entombed condition. Okay, actually let's save it directly in this desktop. Now we have a wait, what? For some reason that file's not appearing where it should be, literally. Ah, okay, at least I have this. Okay, common. Let's make this a bit bigger so as to see. MV. Now we're gonna put it in here, images and pictures. Okay, we already have one, sure. Alright. Encased. Okay, I have encased in ice. Entomb, this one can be deleted because I no longer need it. This was a naming mistake that I made. Now let's see, entombed condition. Okay, so if I choose to add this one, okay, and I want to add it, okay, let's pick this one up, pick this one, okay, select their name again, and in here replace them. Okay, now it should work. Okay, so I have a lot of work to do to simply put those back in and remove all the white background. Okay, so let's see how we actually do that. Okay, till I wrap this video up, let's actually set this up. Okay, so this one needs to be, let's say, 50% and 50% because we need it slightly larger, and it's still not enough. Okay, let's make it 65%, 65%. This sounds like 58%, 58%. Okay, cool. Now it just needs a bit more alignment, which means that okay, so for the X we need, let's say, 228, and for this one I would go as much as 2. Okay, so I'm guessing this one was a bit too much. Let's go for 330, and voila, we have condition number 4's location. 1 2 3 4. Yeah, okay. Condition location. Whoops. Okay, let's copy this. This is more like the theoretical part, since I'm still interested in making this look nice before I actually start creating the events and like literally using these scripts for the events to actually position them. So okay, now let's see. Now we need picture ID to be different, 24, and this one needs, I don't even know how much it would need. Let's say 300. Nope, it needs actually less. 280 maybe, and I was thinking of 285. 285, that should be it. And let's actually make these slightly smaller. Okay, now they're actually perfect. Okay, so this one is location 3. Okay, let's see. This one is location 3, and this one we put again and test with 56 and 56 dimension, while also giving it 300. Let's make it a master number, 333. Nope, it doesn't want the master number. It just wants 330 as. Okay, so now the cross is actually looking good. So now I can actually get this, and this one was number 4. Now we have the player's avatar. That's gonna be this one. That's gonna stay in here, and I think we can actually push it a bit to the left, a bit more to the left, because why not? 100, and actually why not 150 to the left? Oh, we actually got two undefineds. Okay, I think I actually copied this one as well. Okay, so we need to put this one in here as well. And well, this should wrap the video for now, because I have to go through all the pictures that I made. Some of them I didn't save, so I'll actually have to see how to make them again to put the the correct background for them. Now yeah, a picture disappeared from here, I know. Okay, so until next time, I'm looking forward to showing you more about this and what progress I'm slowly and surely making. As usual, you are loved and appreciated. Waiting you for my next video. Have fun and enjoy RPG game making.